So tell me something about your show and how excited are you for season 5?
I'm super excited. It's No Filter Neha season 5. We've hit half a decade. It's a podcast that's been very close to my heart because I'm the host and I'm also a producer on the show. So it makes me feel great. We've had an amazing team, and for the first time ever, like everyone else has, we have an at-home edition.
So how are you going to manage? Like, are you going to do these like video calls, or like, are they going to like be invited?
Yeah, I mean, we manage exactly like this. I've finished shooting the entire season from home. We also have a brand new aspect of No Filter Neha. It's called No Filter Neha Cares, where we've associated ourselves with Save the Children, where we've got a Dream Accelerator program, and there's an online donation link where people come together, and we're very excited to contribute towards making a change through conversations.
So what are we going to expect? Because, whenever they have come on your show, a lot of revelations have happened. And like, be it, any actor, like be it Shahid Kapoor, Katrina Kaif, Alia, but whoever has come on your show, the revelations have been quite good. What topic would you like to focus on? Because of late, if we see a lot of negativity is there on social media. So what would be your, like, one thing which you would focus on, like, while, working on this show?
I think for me, the biggest thing that I want to work on is protecting my celebrities and not like throwing them under the bus for the sake of a conversation. B, bring out a human side, and C, most importantly, what to expect from the world in the midst of a lockdown and how they're coping with it.
Also, who all will we get to see? Like, can you, reveal certain details, like, which all actors will we
Of
get
course,
to see?
the entire promo is on my Instagram. I don't think you've had a chance to see it.
I saw the promo, but like, I'm asking you, like, personally, like, if you can reveal more about, like, who all are coming.
Yeah, those are the ones that we have. And
I also saw the shoot, in fact, like, what you have shot.
Okay, so we've got all of them, the 10 of them that you see in the promo. So there's Kapil Dev, there's Saurabh Ganguly, there's Saif Ali Khan, there's Sonu Sood, there's Neena Gupta, Rana Daggubati, there's Bhumi Pendekar, there's Kiara Advani, Aditya Roy Kapoor, there's Pankaj Tripathi, and one more celeb who you will know about very shortly.
Neha, how the lockdown has turned out for you? Like, what all things have you done so far, or like, what it has, turned out for you overall? Like, what you have to say about that?
For me, I think the lockdowns turned out to be, it's always come in waves, right? For everybody, initially it came with a lot of fear. Then it was like, let's just spend time at home with our family. Then let's reach out to people and see how we can help them. And then we went through a phase where, we wanted to try and figure out how to move on with life in the new normal. Angad, of course, has gone back to shooting. I also went back to a set just recently. I didn't have the guts to leave because, of my daughter. And I spent almost 2.5 months out of the 6 months, producing a brand new season of No Filter Neha. So that kept me busy as well.
Also, Neha, we saw you and Angad, like, on the sets of, Kapil Sharma's show. And of course, you were looking very gorgeous. And he kneeled down and proposed to you again. How was that experience for you? Because, we
Not
have
again.
never...
Not again. Let me clarify. For the first time.
For the first time, yeah, because we have never seen, like, something like that, coming. Or we thought, like, maybe that moment happened before with you. But, like, as you clarified, something like that never happened for you. So how was that for you?
It was very nice. Unfortunately or fortunately for me, he picked a pineapple up and gave it to me. So it's fine. Whatever it means. Now a pineapple has far more significance in my life because my husband has like publicly proposed to me, giving me a pineapple for the first time ever. So yeah, it was quite funny. But it was just very nice to see him go down on his knees finally after like almost 3 years of marriage.
And how the journey has been for you with Angad, this 3 years of marriage. Of course, the wedding was quite hush-hush and all. And now you have a beautiful child with you. How the journey has been for you? Yeah.
The journey's been amazing. There's been like no complaints whatsoever. I always say this in all my interviews that, if I have to tell my daughter when she grows up, if she ever wants to take advice from me, and if she asks me, I'm always going to tell her that, firstly, God forbid there's another lockdown. Secondly, I'm going to tell her that if you ever have to marry someone who you can survive a lockdown with. It's a very important thing. And I think till now we're doing well and we've passed with flying colors. It's great. There's a huge sense of support. I'm sitting here working, doing interviews with you. He's, got his eyes on Mehr right now. She's taking a nap. So things are under control. We stick to we're not strict parents. The only thing that I'm very particular about is a schedule for my child. So like, whatever time she's supposed to do, like, so if she's got like her playtime or a lunch hour or whatever, just need to stick to scheduling.
And like, has she like, been like how she has been as a child? Like, is she very notorious, or like, she's fine? She's like,
she's very notorious, and at the same time, she's in a position where, just at like almost 22 months, she knows exactly what she wants and what she doesn't want. So she applies her mind, and then she knows how to get away with things that she doesn't want, or things that she knows she's going wrong about. So yeah, Angad keeps saying that the personality trait is very similar to mine. I mean, she looks like Angad, and she behaves like me. That's what Meher's combination is right now.
Neha, when it comes to you as a mother, has there been any change in you, like, how you would be like when you were single, and like, when you were dating Angad, and now like as a mother, has things changed in you also, like, the nature wise, like, made you calm or something like that, making you patient?
Of course, it makes you completely different. And for me, like, I was never like super punctual. Now I'm like dot on time when it comes to everything, because her schedule and my schedule needs to match completely. I'm very particular about my choices of work. My daughter doesn't, because I'm a mother, it doesn't compel me to stay at home, but it gives me the liberty to make the right choices, because I don't want to leave home and leave this beautiful, innocent life that's dependent on me and just go out and work on just about anything. So yeah, I feel like my professional choices, maybe few and far between, but they have become, or I'm only picking stuff that I want to do, that I'm extremely keen on being a part of. And apart from that, it's a complete sea change. Like I see a side of myself, and I feel love and selflessness that I've never felt before. But that's like, with every mom, they all feel the same. But I wish this work from home culture wasn't there. It's very tough to be working at home and then having a toddler. It's not fair on them, because you're technically bringing your office into the house, and it's not fair at all, I feel.
Also, Neha, you have completed 20 years in Bollywood. Like, that's a long journey. Tell me something about your journey in Bollywood so far. And like, you have seen your ups and downs. Overall, there might be one thing which you take away from Bollywood, and what would that be?
I mean, I don't want to take away anything, because firstly, I don't want to go away anywhere. I'm here. I've completed 20 years. I'm very proud to be doing what I do every day. I struggle, I strive, I work hard. I work towards creating, recreating. When I joined the business, I thought I would last 1 year, maybe 2 years, give or take 3. Here I am, completed 20. The hustle has been constant. A lot of, I came from a place where for generations and families, nobody had been a part of Indian cinema. So I'm very happy to have contributed to, a part of India's culture, which also happens to be one of the largest exports of art and culture to the world. As far as being here for 20 years is concerned, it's been a fun ride. My takeaway is that the love and the adulation and the amount, the reach that Indian cinema has, I don't think anything has in the world, and changes your life. And there've been ups and downs, there've been highs and lows, but here I am, I'm talking to you, and I'm just glad that you're still interested in having a conversation with me 20 years later. I must be doing something right.
Like, people who come to struggle and like, make a career in Bollywood, sometimes if the acting doesn't work for them, they just let go of, other options, like, trying to explore. Like, for example, for you saw like good options, like, be it MTV Roadies, be it like, podcast, be it like doing such a good role in Tumhari Sulu, for that matter. So for that matter, you let, opportunities come and explore, and even you like to explore. There are many people who, if acting doesn't work for them, they just give up on that. They just like, okay, theek hai, nahi acting nahi hua, let's just sit at home. I have seen that, many actors, like some of them are my friends and all, and I've seen them like doing something like this.
But then you should reach out to them. You should reach out to them and tell them that, you know, there are many different opportunities, and you need to do that as a responsible friend. Honestly, I can speak as much as I can for myself. I've dabbled in so many different avenues when it comes to, you know, making the most of whatever of the opportunities that are given to me. And if they aren't given, I try and create stuff. So yeah, I mean, like I say, the hustle is constant. You just have to strive, keep at it. And, you know, firstly and most importantly, believe in yourself, because you're the one who's going to decide what your self-worth is. And secondly, you know, don't give up. It takes time. There are people who work and then they don't work for like 6 or 7 years, and they come back and do amazing work. Like, for instance, look at Sushmita Sen. We didn't see her on screen for so long, and then she came back with Arya. Like, you know, so give it time, and you know, give it effort and patience, and hang in there. But you know, having said that, people also sometimes they have financial setbacks, and they have other reasons why, you know, they can't give it time. But then understand whatever else you're best at, and whatever, you know, your positives are, and work on that. And, you know, just keep at it. That's the most important thing.
Neha, being in Bollywood, what kind of genre has attracted you? Like, what kind of films, like, you know, you have liked so far? What have to say about that?
I mean, I like a good storytelling in cinema. So, I mean, I've never think, as far as action and stuff is concerned, the most amount of action I must have done is probably Sing is King or a film like that. But apart from that, you know, smaller, more, you know, just the narrative attracts me. Even now, I'm you know, going to be listening to a narration soon after this call of ours, and I know that it isn't too large, but I know that they've got their heart in the right place. So yeah, so just recently, like even with Tumhari Sulu, or even a small film like Devi, like things like that attract
was
me.
a very good film.
There are other things. Thank you. Other things that I like to watch, and you know, sometimes I see a film and I'm just like, this is a great film, but it's not that I want to be a part of it. I just feel like I also like it very much because the actors have done a great job. So yeah, it's more drama. If you had to choose a category, like that's the space I like a lot.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Sorry, I have to check out. Bye.
Yeah, it's okay.